Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got the Omnimon 2nd Anniversary playmat continuing to help us out. But we've got this neat little Agumon that's got some red smudge on him. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I haven't tried cleaning it off. It looks like it's marker or something. But I got this guy from a friend. They had it when they were younger. They found it in their stuff. Like, to them it was just a dinosaur toy that they got. I believe this one came from Dairy Queen. Yes, there it is. It's got the little Dairy Queen tag. Yeah, I don't think I've shown this guy off much, so I figured why not let him help out. Like, he's not the best at all. Like, you can see, like, the teeth don't line up with the mouth, which is weird, but he was a cute little guy, and I didn't have to pay for him, so totally fine with it. But he's going to help us today, because we're going to look at the Protector of Light starter deck. So before we cut into it, we've got the side, we've got the front, we've got the other side, which lists the 4 types of cards. We got the back with 54 cards, promo cards, play sheet, card index. Again, I really wish they went back and they had like the old boxes where they actually listed the cards on there. Because I liked this. This was nice. And these decks are the same size as the Guardian Vortex ones. They the proper size for those. Which again is just a little smaller than the older ones. And we got a nice new little logo up in the corner. Yeah, bottom. With that, let's get right into this. It's my understanding that there are some chase cards essentially in here, where it's like one in every 2 cases has like a different Agumon or Gabumon in it. If we pull one, that'd be awesome. If not, I'm not going to chase it down. I would have much preferred if instead of doing like 1 chase per, if they did like essentially like if they did 4 different Agumons and they put them in different ones and equal amounts. That I think would have been cool. Well, there we go. Little back tab was caught. I'm gonna we'll put it right there for now. So let's see. We've got the deck, this insert, which again, this is using up a lot of space. We've got these 2 things. I'm guessing this is the playmat. Let's start there. And it doesn't have anything printed on the back of it. That's amazing. I love that. Because as you remember, in one of the previous sets, they had like all the rules on one side, and they had the playmat on the other, which you can't really check how to play the game if you are playing it on this, and then you need to. But this is... The mat looks good. Like the game flow in the corner. I like any game that has like anything that you give the players has like the order of operations. Like I have a board game. Technically it's a card game, I suppose. But it like everyone gets a little tableau, and each one like says this is the order of stuff to do, so you know what you're doing. So this must be the rules then. Which is great. I love that they broke it up. And again, there's nothing on the back of this. They could have put something on the back of this one. Alright, so yeah, we got cards that are needed for the game, preparations for the game, turn order, cost and memory, attack order, which is great. I like that a lot. That's very useful, because I don't play very often, so like having this to remind me like when timing occurs, like that is just great. That is beautiful because declare attack, counter timing, block timing, battle. Love it. We also have some QR codes down there. Check out the official site. Learn the rules with the teaching app, so that's great. The only thing about the teaching app is I wish they had kept, I wish that there was an option to go between the original and the new one, just because that would have been like some nice extra feature. All right, now we're getting on to the cards in the deck. And there should be, hold on, let me see. Okay, there we are. All right, these are the 6, so they aren't separate anymore. They're actually like put in with the back. We got the keywords and effects rules glossary, which again, I love these. There was a point where I was making a little pamphlet where I had written all this stuff down, and I was going to make a video about it, being like, they should really do this, and then they did it. So that's wonderful. My only thing that I don't like about this that I did with mine was that mine was alphabetized. Whereas this one, it looks like that they are done in order that they were released in. Ooh, and we've already got the app fusion. That's neat. Let's look at that real quick. Why not? Yeah, we got Burst of Evolution, yeah. Link, double X trait cost X. Plug this card from the hand or battle area sideways into the specified Digimon in the battle area. And App Fusion, XX plus XX for cost of X. If 2 such cards are linked together, stack the linked cards on top and Digivolve. So yeah. Okay, so I understand what that means. That's like the old from the App Fusion, where it'd be like if you had, like, let's say this is your Digimon, this is your linked one, and it's like that, then you could have the Digivolution of it, put it on there as long as this one was underneath like that. That's cool. Okay. But yeah, I really wish that these were alphabetized instead, because like this is going to look for a little more search and just be like, with the only way to really fix this would be if they start putting like security attack +1 and then like parentheses 1 and then jamming parentheses 2, piercing parentheses 3. If they did that, then yeah, it'd be a little better because you could just go by the number. Anywho, let's get to actually looking at this deck because it's already been 8 minutes. So starting us off, we've got 4 copies of Koromon, which is a new Koromon. It's for this deck. And all turns, this Digimon with the Adventure trait gets plus 1000 DP. This is Lesser Adventure. We got Koromon and we got Sumamon as well, I believe. So those are eggs. Going on to the rookies, we're starting off with 4 copies of Biyomon, which it's normal not to get 4 copies of Agumon. I'm imagining we're going to get 2. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Tamer card or option card among them to hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. Alright, that bottom ability, pretty bog standard. Top ability, basic searcher. Nothing too crazy to talk about there. I will point out real quick that they were saying, like, I'm not sure if it's on the back of these. No, it's not. I don't remember. It's on the website. They were talking about buy both decks, mix them together, which might mean that I will possibly purchase more copies of this, because normally I like to keep one vanilla, a second one for modifying. In this case, I could buy a third of each to mix them together. If I do that, I'll probably wait a hot minute to do that, just so that these ones go down in price. Oh, this is interesting. So now we're getting Biyomon's Digivolution of Birdramon It is 4 play costs, 2 Digivolution costs, 4,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 2. On player, when Digivolving, if your Tamers with the Adventure trait have 3 or more total colors, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Adventure trait in the hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. So yeah, they really kind of want you to mix these together because it's like, if they got 3 or more colors, this can Digivolve from any adventure. Not sure how consistent this is going to be. Then we got our level 5 Biyomon Digivolution, Garudamon. 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving for the turn, one of your Digimon gains Security Attack +1, and for every 2 colors your Tamers have, gets plus 2,000 DP. Your turn, once per turn, when your other Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have the Adventure trait, one of your Digimon gains Alliance for the turn, then one of your Digimon may attack. Inherited effect, Alliance. When this Digimon attacks by suspending one of your other Digimon, this Digimon gains Security Attack +1 and the suspended Digimon DP for the attack. I like this because at first I'm like, oh, this is a starter deck. They're not telling me what Alliance does. But no, they do it right down there, which is great because that's really the only thing on here that needs an explanation. Now we're going back down to a champion with 4 copies of Gatomon, who's a yellow. So 4 play costs, 2 Digivolution costs, 4,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 2. Security, at the end of battle, play this card without paying the cost. On player, when Digivolving, give 2 of your opponent's Digimon Security Attack -1 until the end of until their turn ends. This Digimon checks 1 fewer security cards. Inherited effect, when attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2,000 DP for the turn. So I'm guessing from all these adventures, there's not going to be any reprint cards in this set. If there is, it might be some of the options. But yeah, again, solid. Making it so that they Digivolve from adventures means that they can put as many colors as they want in this deck. And then her Digivolution, Anjawumon, we get 2 copies. 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, one of your other Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Adventure trait in the hand without paying the cost. Your turn, once per turn, when your other Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have the Adventure trait, one of your Digimon gains Alliance for the turn, then one of your Digimon may attack. Inherited effect, Alliance. Again, I like the way that they're doing that, where they're telling us about it up here, and then they're explaining it in a nice spot where they have the room. Also very shiny. Give me a sec, I'm going to take a quick sip of water, because we're doing a lot of talking. Alright, next we're switching colors again with a green with Tentomon, 4 copies. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 3,000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 0. Opponent's turn, your opponent can't reduce Digivolution costs, no inherited effect. This is one that I would probably think about changing. 4 copies is a lot. I'd probably take it down to 2. Throw something else in, probably from the other starter deck, or a second copy of Protector of Light. And then his Digivolution, we got 4 copies of Kabuterimon. 4 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 4,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 2. When Digivolving, if you have 1 or fewer Tamers, you may play 1 Tamer card with the Adventure trait from your hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect, Piercing, which again, they're telling us what Piercing does. Love that. yeah, this guy's fine. I like Piercing. Piercing's a great ability. Second only to like Jamming, I think. Then we got his Digivolution, which is 4 copies of Mega Kabuterimon. 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with the Adventure trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, one of your Digimon unsuspends. Then, for every 2 colors in your Tamers with the Adventure trait, you have suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Your turn, once per turn. When your other Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have the Adventure trait, one of your Digimon gains Alliance for the turn. Then one of your Digimon may attack. Inherited effect Alliance. So a lot of them are having that. Like, if this one's got other things, then swapping them out would be great. Now we're starting to get into the box card, which is 4 copies of Agumon. We didn't get the special one, unfortunately. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolves from black or red. Is mono black. Digivolve from level 2 with the Adventure/Hero trait for a cost of 0. Interesting. Your turn. While your opponent has a Digimon with 10,000 DP or more, your Tamers have 3 or more total colors, this Digimon can Digivolve into War Greymon in the hand for a Digivolution cost of 4, ignoring the Digivolution requirements. Inherited effect Reboot. Okay, nothing too crazy there. And I was wrong, we got 4 copies of Agumon. So then our final Digimon, we got 2 copies of War Greymon Ace. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolves from red or black, is dual color black-red. Digivolve from level 5 with the Adventure/Hero trait for a cost of 3. Hand counter Blast Digivolution. On player, when Digivolving, until your opponent's turn ends, for every 2 colors in your Tamers have, their Digimon's effects don't affect one of your Digimon. When Digivolving or when attacking, delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. Ace Overflow -4. I mean, yeah, he's alright, nothing too crazy. I do want to take a quick look back, because is that the only level 6 that we have? I think it is. Yeah, that is the only level 6. We only get 2 level 6s, which is not great. It is a starter deck, though, so meant to teach people how to play, but it's really pushing people to buy a second deck, because nowadays decks have like a minimum of 6 level 6s. So with only 2, that is not great. Moving on to the Tamers. Our first Tamer, we get 4 copies of Sora and Kari. 3 play costs, start of your main phase. If you have a Digimon with the Adventure trait, gain 1 memory. Your turn, when any Digimon card with the Adventure trait would be played from your hand, by suspending this Tamer, reduce the play cost by 1. Security, play this card without paying the cost. I mean, yeah, it's great for the deck. Nothing too crazy, though. Really pigeonholed into it, though, because all these cards are mentioning Adventure. So, yeah. And then the other Tamer that we got, 2 copies of Tai and Izzy. So even though we got 4 Agumons, we only got 2 War Greymons and 2 Tais. Like, they definitely want you to get more of these so that you can get the full playset of the one that's on the box. 3 play costs, your turn. When any Digimon cards with the Adventure trait would be played from your hand, by suspending this Tamer, reduce the play cost by 1. Opponent's turn. All of your Digimon with the Adventure trait gain Blocker. Security, play this card without paying the cost. You know what? I really like that second ability. That is one where I'm like, I'm not, like this Adventure set is already very small. So putting Blocker on one of them, but having a card that gives all of them Blocker, I like that. I like that a lot. If some of them had Retaliation, like, ooh, that'd be crazy good. I'm imagining that's why they didn't. Or maybe they did. Maybe there's some over in the Hero of Hope. Who knows? Now going on to the option cards, we've got 4 copies of our Courage United, which is a 3 cost. While you have a Digimon or Tamer with Adventure trait on the field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, draw 2 cards, then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when any of your level 5 or higher Digimon would leave the battle area, delay, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card with the Adventure trait from your hand without paying the cost. Security, play this card in the battle area. It's alright. I mean, there's a lot of level 5s in here, but it's like level 5 or higher. I'm like, there's only... Where Greymon's the only or higher. So, And then, weirdly enough, we're going from a 3 memory cost to a 2 memory cost, because I'm guessing they're sorting these by color right now. Which we got Island of Adventure for 2 play cost. While you have no face-up Island of Adventure security cards, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Security, all turns, all of your level 3 or higher Digimon get plus 2000 DP. Main, add your top security card to the hand, then place this card face up as the top security card. Security, you may play 1 Tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. This is weird. I don't like it at 4. Because, like, it's not in the battle area, it's in your security, and it's getting put to the top of your security. If it was put onto the bottom, like, I'd be like, alright, that's a little better. But the fact that it's the top card, and, like, its abilities, while it's in the security, like, all of your level 3 or higher Digimon get plus 2000 DP, like, that I like. But the fact that it doesn't do anything else, like, you may play 1 Tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. Okay. If it was hand or trash, I'd be like, alright, that's a bit better. I'm guessing that these are in here because, again, these are starter decks. They're not meant to be, like, super competitive. But yeah, I don't know. It'll depend on what this one looks like. Like, if this one's got the pieces to fill in that one, I will be a lot more forgiving. We've got our special cards, though. We got Red Scramble, which we got Gamamon, we got Coronamon, Shoutmon, Gomamon, Lunamon. I don't remember those 2 off the top of my head. Gatomon, Pulsemon, Armadillomon, Salamon. Why is Salamon and Gatomon? That's weird. Tentamon, Morphomon, Wormmon, Beamon, Combimon, I believe. Ooh, Karamon, Kurisaimon. I think that's like Vemmon. Like that one. We got Wizardmon, Candlemon, Demimeramon. So yeah. And they all have the same ability, just different colors. So we'll just read over one. Main, one of your color Digimon may Digivolve into a color Digimon in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3. Then place this card in the battle area. Start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon, delay, return 1 color Digimon card from your trash to the top of the deck. Then, if you don't have a Digimon, you may play 1 color Digimon card with 2000 DP or less from your trash without paying the cost. Security, you may play 1 color Digimon card with 2000 DP or less from your trash without paying the cost. Then add this card to the hand. So yeah, pretty straightforward. They're all going to do the exact same thing. It's just like color blue, or color red, color blue, color yellow, color green, color black, color purple. It's my understanding that they have done similar to the Guardian Vortex and the Fable Waltz, where these in this one are going to be different artworks to the ones in the Heroes of Hope. So we'll have to take a look at that when we get to that. Before we end this video, as you know, we like to do a little card pack opening. And I have one of the official tournament packs, volume 10. We got through all the main packs, so let's go ahead and open this one. See what we got. We get 1 of 6 cards, which we didn't look at them. Hookmon. Oh, Belucomon. That'd be nice. Harrismon. Pulsemon. Dorumon or Impmon. I probably want the Belucomon, even though I know that it's not going to be an Ice Clad. That'd be kind of neat just to have. And we got Harrismon. Alright, I've gotten this one before. I'm not sure that we've seen it on video though, so it's a 3 play cost, 0 evolution cost, 2000 DP. Security: at the end of battle, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -1 for the turn. Then add this card to the owner's hand. No inherited effect. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, there we go. That is the Starter Deck Protector of Light. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments below. For me, it's a weird, like, jumbled mess, but cohesion, because, like, everything digivolves from Adventure, so it doesn't all have to be one color. But it's also making it hard to add to it unless they make more Adventure Digimon. Which, again, there's definitely some in there. But we need to look at them to see, like, how good they are to mix together. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.